Wait! Before we start, do you want a bundle of 30 printable Cantonese PDF cheat sheets? Teaching you words and phrases for conversations for free? Then click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get access.
Hi everyone, I'm Marie. 大家好，我係 Marie. Welcome to the Cantonese whiteboard lessons. In this lesson, you will learn about your occupation in Cantonese. Let's get started. Okay, let's look at the vocabulary. First, we have 學生 student 學生學生老師 teacher 老師老師記者 reporter 記者記者警察 police officer 警察警察科學家 scientist 科學家科學家廚師 chef 廚師廚師工程師 engineer 工程師工程師農民 farmer 農民農民演員 actor 演員演員Let's look at the dialogue. When I read, I want you to pay attention to the vocabulary. Find the vocabulary and see how it's used in the dialogue. 你係唔係學生？你係唔係學生？ Are you a student? 我唔係學生，我係記者。我唔係學生，我係記者。I'm not a student, I'm a reporter. Now, let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern will be the structure that all of our dialogues will follow. 我係 plus occupation. 我係 plus occupation. I am plus occupation. "係" is the verb to be in Cantonese. It is used to help express identity or characteristics. 唔係 means not be or is not. It is used to negate the verb to be. Do you remember how to say student? 學生學生 and how to say teacher? 老師老師 and how to say reporter? 記者記者and how to say police officer. 警察警察 and how to say scientist. 科學家科學家 and how to say chef. 廚師廚師 and how to say engineer 工程師工程師 and how to say farmer 農民農民 and how to say actor 演員演員 Do you remember how to say I'm? 我係我係 and how to say I'm a reporter 我係記者我係記者 In this lesson, you learned about your occupation in Cantonese. Thanks for watching. I'm Marie, and I will see you on CantoneseClass101.com. 再見! Hi everyone, I'm Marie. 大家好，我係 Marie. Welcome to the Cantonese whiteboard lessons. In this lesson, you will learn to talk about hobbies in Cantonese. Let's get started. Okay, let's look at the vocabulary. First, we have 釣魚 fishing 釣魚釣魚籃球 basketball 籃球籃球旅行 traveling 旅行旅行游水 swimming 游水游水煮嘢食 cooking 煮嘢食煮嘢食跑步 running 跑步跑步打機 video games 打機打機唱歌 singing 唱歌唱歌跳舞 dancing 跳舞跳舞Let's look at the dialogue. When I read, I want you to pay attention to the vocabulary. Find what the hobby is and see how it's used in the dialogue. 你有咩嗜好？你有咩嗜好？ What's your hobby? 我嘅嗜好係釣魚。我嘅嗜好係釣魚。My hobby is fishing. Now let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern will be the structure that all of our dialogues will follow. 我嘅嗜好係 hobby. 我嘅嗜好係 hobby. My hobby is hobby. Now let's look at some speaking examples. 我嘅嗜好係游水。我嘅嗜好係游水。My hobby is swimming. 我嘅嗜好係煮嘢食。我嘅嗜好係煮嘢食。My hobby is cooking. While not a hobby in the traditional sense like playing a sport or an instrument, 打邊爐 is a beloved pastime that highlights the social aspect of hobbies in Cantonese culture. It is an activity that brings people together, much like how certain hobbies are shared and enjoyed in groups. Do you remember how to say fishing? 釣魚釣魚 And how to say basketball? 籃球籃球 Do you remember how to say traveling? 旅行旅行 Do you remember how to say swimming? 游水游水 Do you remember how to say cooking? 煮嘢食煮嘢食 Do you remember how to say running? 跑步跑步 Do you remember how to say video games? 打機打機 Do you remember how to say singing? 唱歌唱歌 Do you remember how to say dancing? 跳舞跳舞 Do you remember how to say my hobby? 我嘅嗜好我嘅嗜好 And how to say my hobby is cooking? 我嘅嗜好係煮嘢食我嘅嗜好係煮嘢食 In this lesson, you learned to talk about your hobbies in Cantonese. Thanks for watching. I'm Marie and I will see you on CantoneseClass101.com. 再見! Hi everyone, I'm Marie. 大家好，我係 Marie. Welcome to the Cantonese whiteboard lessons. In this lesson, you will learn about language abilities in Cantonese. Let's get started. Okay, let's look at the vocabulary. First, we have 英文 English 英文英文西班牙文 Spanish 西班牙文西班牙文中文 Chinese 中文中文法文 French 法文法文葡萄牙文 Portuguese 葡萄牙文葡萄牙文意大利文 Italian 意大利文意大利文德文 German 德文 德文 日文 Japanese 日文日文阿拉伯文 Arabic 阿拉伯文阿拉伯文韓文 Korean 韓文韓文俄文 Russian 俄文俄文Let's look at the dialogue. When I read, I want you to pay attention to the vocabulary. Find what the language is and see how it's used in the dialogue. 你好，你識唔識講英文？ Hello, do you speak English? 你好，你識識講英文？識啊，我識講英文。Yes, I speak English. 識啊，我識講英文。Now let's look at some speaking examples. 識啊，我識講日文。Yes, I speak Japanese. 識啊，我識講日文。識啊，我識講俄文。Yes, I speak Russian. 識啊，我識講俄文。Now let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern will be the structure that all of our dialogue will follow. 識啊，我識講 language. Yes, I speak language. 識啊，我識講 language. 識啊 Yes, 我識講 I speak. Many Hong Kongers switch between languages depending on the context. Cantonese is the dominant language in everyday life, but English is often used in business, education, and legal contexts. Due to its status as an official language, Mandarin has also become more prominent since the 1997 handover to China, especially in government and formal settings. This language switching ability, known as code switching, is not only a practical skill, but also a marker of cultural identity in Hong Kong, where people navigate between local traditions and global influences. Do you remember how to say Arabic? 阿拉伯文阿拉伯文 And how to say Korean? 韓文韓文 Do you remember how to say Russian? 俄文俄文 And how to say I speak? 我識講我識講 Do you remember how to say Yes, I speak? 識啊，我識講識啊，我識講 And how to say Yes, I speak English? 識啊，我識講英文識啊，我識講英文 In this lesson, you learned about language abilities in Cantonese. Thanks for watching. I'm Marie, and I will see you on CantoneseClass101.com.再見! Hi everyone, I'm Marie. 大家好，我係 Marie. Welcome to the Cantonese whiteboard lessons. In this lesson, you will learn about the days of the week in Cantonese. Let's get started. Okay, let's look at the vocabulary. First, we have 星期一 Monday 星期一星期一星期二 Tuesday 星期二星期二星期三 Wednesday 星期三星期三星期四 Thursday 星期四星期四星期五 Friday 星期五星期五星期六 Saturday 星期六星期六星期日 Sunday 星期日星期日Let's look at the dialogue. When I read, I want you to pay attention to the days of the week. Find the days and see how it's used in the dialogue. 今日係星期幾? What day is it today? 今日係星期幾? 今日係星期三. Today is Wednesday. 今日係星期三. Now let's look at some speaking examples. 今日係星期一. Today is Monday. 今日係星期一. 今日係星期一. 今日係星期五. Today is Friday. 今日係星期五. 今日係星期五. 今日係星期日. Today is Sunday. 今日係星期日. 今日係星期日. Now let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern will be the structure that all of our dialogues will follow. 今日係 day of the week. Today is day of the week. 今日係 day of the week. The days of the week are commonly referred to by using the word 星期, which literally means star period or star cycle, and then adding a number from 1 to 6 to indicate the specific day. Don't forget about Sunday though. Do you remember how to say Monday? 星期一星期一 And how to say Tuesday? 星期二星期二 Do you remember how to say Wednesday? 星期三星期三 Do you remember how to say Thursday? 星期四星期四 Do you remember how to say Friday? 星期五星期五 Do you remember how to say Saturday? 星期六星期六 Do you remember how to say Sunday? 星期日星期日 Do you remember how to say today is? 今日係今日係 And how to say today is Monday? 今日係星期一今日係星期一 In this lesson, you learned about days of the week in Cantonese. Thanks for watching. I'm Marie, and I will see you on CantoneseClass101.com. 再見! Hi everyone, I'm Marie. 大家好，我係 Marie. Welcome to the Cantonese whiteboard lessons. In this lesson, you will learn how to say where you are from in Cantonese. Let's get started. Let's look at the dialogue. When I read, I want you to pay attention to the names of the places. Find what the place is and see how it's used in the dialogue. 你邊度嚟㗎？你邊度嚟㗎？ Where are you from? 我西貢嚟嘅。我西貢嚟嘅。I'm from 西貢。Now let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern will be the structure that all of our examples will follow. 我 place name 嚟嘅。我 place name 嚟嘅。I'm from place name. Now let's look at some speaking examples. 我元朗嚟嘅。我元朗嚟嘅。I'm from Yuen Long. 我大埔嚟嘅。我大埔嚟嘅。I'm from Tai Po. 我中環嚟嘅。我中環嚟嘅。I'm from Central. 元朗大埔中環 中環 is located in Central and Western District. Hong Kong is divided into 3 main regions. 香港島 Hong Kong Island. 九龍 Kowloon. 新界 New Territories. Each of these regions has its own unique character, history, and cultural vibe. Do you remember how to say 西貢? 西貢 西貢 and how to say 元朗? 元朗元朗 Do you remember how to say 大埔? 大埔大埔 Do you remember how to say Central? 中環中環 Do you remember how to say where? 邊度邊度 Do you remember how to say Are you from? 嚟㗎嚟㗎 Do you remember how to say Where are you from? 你邊度嚟㗎你邊度嚟㗎 Do you remember how to say I am? 我 Do you remember how to say from? 嚟嘅 And how to say I'm from 西貢我西貢嚟嘅我西貢嚟嘅 In this lesson, you learned how to say where you are from in Cantonese. Thanks for watching. I am Marie and I will see you on CantoneseClass101.com. Check in.
Want to easily remember new vocab and phrases? Fact: everyone, beginners and advanced learners alike, forgets new words the first time they learn them. So what's the secret to remembering? What do smart learners do? They note them down and review them later. And you can do this with our study tool called the Word Bank, your extended brain for language learning. And in this video, you'll discover 1. How to save keywords and phrases, 2. How to review the words so that you never forget them, and 3. How to create your own printable vocabulary worksheets. But first, if you don't yet have access to this tool and our lessons, just click the link down in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account right now. First, what is the Word Bank? The Word Bank is a premium study tool, and it's your personal language database where you can save new words and phrases with a single click, review them all in one spot, and never forget them. Think of it as your extended brain for language learning. Look for the Word Bank in the vocabulary drop-down menu on the site, or inside the menu in our app. So, how do you take full advantage of this powerful study tool? 2. How to save keywords and phrases. If you're taking a lesson and want to save key vocab, simply go to the vocabulary section. Select the words you'd like to save and click on Add to Word Bank. If you're using the core word list, like the 2,000 most common words, or the vocabulary lists, select the words, go to Add Selected Words, and click on Word Bank. Now, the words and phrases are saved in your Word Bank, and you can even organize the entries with labels like adjectives, verbs, or phrases. 3. How to review the words. Once you save the words to your Word Bank, you can easily see all of them, all in one spot. With every word or phrase, you get the audio pronunciation, the translation, and even the related lessons where they're introduced. That way, you can review the words one by one. If you'd like to study words with flashcards, just click on Sync to Flashcard Deck. This will create a flashcard deck of your Word Bank entries for you to study. 4. How to create your own printable vocabulary worksheets. If you want to have physical worksheets and practice writing the words on paper, then click on Printer-Friendly Version and print out your Word Bank entries. You can even export your Word Bank as PDF, CSV, or XML files. Remember, you can use this powerful feature with flashcards, lessons, and vocab lists, so take advantage right now. Save new words and phrases to your Word Bank with a single click. Review them all in one spot and never forget them with the Word Bank feature. But if you don't yet have access, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Now that you're finished with this lesson, don't forget, as a free bonus, you get over 30 conversation cheat sheets, but only if you sign up via the link in the description. You'll learn how to have flowing conversations and how to answer the most common questions. You can also print out these colorful cheat sheets to keep as physical study material. So don't miss out on this free gift. Click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get your PDF cheat sheets.